A tank crew of the 54th Mechanized Brigade destroyed an enemy barn tank in close combat while repelling a Russian assault near Siversk. The blogger Hunter of the Stars published the footage of the tank battle. The tank of the 54th Mechanized Brigade moved to intercept the Russian combat vehicle, which was outfitted with a massive anti-drone superstructure, and disabled it with a cannon shot from a distance of less than 100 meters. Based on the explosion, the Ukrainian crew likely fired a shaped charge round that tore off part of the tank's large superstructure but failed to inflict critical damage. The Russian vehicle remained operational and began reversing to retreat. The rare tank duel ends as the footage cuts out. According to the video's author, the enemy vehicle was ultimately destroyed by strike drones during its attempted withdrawal. The battle took place about 2 kilometers from Siversk, where the units of Ukraine's 54th and 53rd Mechanized Brigades, along with the 4th Rapid Reaction Brigade Rubizh of the National Guard of Ukraine, are holding the line. The exact geolocation of the enemy vehicle's destruction was identified by OSINT researcher Mechanized. The footage of the tank duel is most likely part of previously unpublished videos related to the fighting on July 25, during which soldiers from the 54th and 81st Brigades crushed a major Russian mechanized assault. That assault group also included tanks outfitted with similar massive anti-drone superstructures. The July 25 battle on the outskirts of Siversk. According to Militarny, the Russian assault in the Siversk sector was supported by 6 tanks, 6 MTLB tracked vehicles, 3 armored personnel carriers, and 1 armored recovery vehicle. In addition, the enemy employed 12 trucks, 2 all-terrain vehicles, and 41 motorcycles. Nearly all the equipment used in the assault was either destroyed or abandoned on the battlefield. Only 1 BREM, 1 MTLB, and 1 vehicle remained intact. Based on the released footage, the enemy column was primarily taken out by drones, artillery fire, and well-prepared minefields laid in advance along key routes. Ukrainian forces have repelled a large-scale Russian assault in the Siversky sector, inflicting heavy losses on personnel and equipment. According to footage released by the Zaliznyakara unit of Ukraine's 54th Separate Mechanized Brigade, Russian troops attempted a massed offensive against positions held by the 54th and the 81st Separate Airmobile Brigade, deploying 71 units of armored and motorized equipment. The attack also involved 6 tanks, 3 armored personnel carriers, 6 MTLB tracked vehicles, and 1 armored recovery vehicle, ARV. Coordinated defensive actions by the Ukrainian brigades halted the advance and inflicted significant losses. In the 81st Brigade sector, 13 Russian soldiers were reported killed and 22 wounded. In the 54th Brigade's area, 35 Russian troops were killed and another 47 wounded. Almost all of the vehicles used in the assault were destroyed or abandoned. Only 1 ARV, 1 MTLB, and a single car were left intact. Judging by the released footage, Ukrainian defenders relied on a combination of drones, artillery, and preemptive mining of approach routes to repel the attack. It's increasingly rare for Russian regiments to organize a large mechanized attack. Running low on armored vehicles but flush with fresh infantry, the Russians increasingly attack on motorcycles, quad bikes, or on foot. So it's worth taking note when and where Russian forces roll out some of their vanishingly rare tanks, infantry fighting vehicles, and armored personnel carriers. The targets of the infrequent mechanized assaults are some of the Russians' main objectives as their wider war on Ukraine grinds into its 40th month. It should come as no surprise that the town of Kostiantynivka is one of those main objectives. They didn't get very far. The Ukrainian 36th Marine Brigade and 12th Azov Brigade spotted the approaching vehicles and hit them with drones and potentially other munitions. When the smoke cleared, half or more of the vehicles were on fire. The Wednesday assault was one of several in the area. All failed. Russian forces assaulted Ukrainian defense forces, positions near Pretikin, Bilahora, Oleksandro-Shultin, and Gablunivka. The Ukrainian Center for Defense Strategies noted, Ukrainian units prevented any deterioration of tactical positions. But the enemy continues to build up forces for further attacks. CDS noted, and at least one analyst isn't optimistic Ukrainian lines will hold. The Russians may be low on armored vehicles, but they've got infantry to spare thanks to strong recruiting numbers, driven in part by generous enlistment bonuses. Things aren't going well for Ukraine, wrote Tatarigami, founder of the Ukrainian Frontelligence Insight Analysis Group. While the Russian military steadily inducts 30,000 fresh infantry every month, more than enough to replace permanent losses to Ukrainian action and establish a few new units, the Ukrainian military is still struggling to recruit the 80,000 new infantry it needs to fully staff existing brigades. With current resources, Ukraine can't win, Tatarigami claimed. Russians will likely take Pokrovsk and Konstantinivka, and Kupiansk is also at risk, Tatarigami added, without saying when the Russians might take those cities and towns.